So once again, I want to get to some, let's see where we're at here before. We got a lot more to do before the last 7 minutes here. So we'll get out of that for a second. Target properties here is that we're looking for great properties, newer properties in good areas, and of course like the multifamily, like the 2 fourplexes I have in South Austin. So, which are in good areas, great areas. So distressed properties, we're not seeing a whole lot of distress these days because people are able, the appreciations happen, people are able to get out of their houses, and so we don't see a whole lot of REOs and short sales. Had a question from one of our attendees about lease purchases. We don't do lease purchases in Texas. Rent to own, there's ways to do it, but you can't really, the typical lease purchase we don't do here in the Austin area. What was the other question she had? Where to buy and where not to buy was a big one. You got to go with somebody who's been here for a long time to know where to buy and where not to buy, and that's what I think is important. Is an expert like myself that's been here for the last 20 years and as an investor myself, that's an important thing and place to be. Not many realtors actually own investment property, believe it or not, and a lot of them don't even own their own home. So I put together your pro team. These are all people that I personally know that I can connect you with. If you don't already have one, it kind of looks like this. You know, the circle of a millionaire real estate investors network. You're in the middle, and then you have your mentors, partners, and consultants. I would hopefully fit in that inner circle. Then the next, you have your support circle, which is your real estate agents, other investors, accountants, contractors. As a real estate agent, having a top investment broker in town, I am networking with some of the other top investment brokers in this town, and that's where we're picking up our pocket listings, where people don't even hit the market, because we, as top agents, will share our listings first with those that we know have investors that they're working with right now looking for great properties. All right, and then of course the service circle. There's a lot of people. I have a whole full-page list of all these different kinds of people that can help you with your property, but I highly recommend that you have property management. So we have expert property management. I've given over 200 accounts to our sponsor, Austin Landmark Property Services. They do a very good job, a great job in management. And so their management fee is 9% of the gross month's rent. I highly recommend that. And Rick and Mike Ebert are the owners of that Austin Landmark Property Services. The good thing too I like about them is they don't do sales, and that's one thing you want to avoid. You want to try to avoid property managers that do both sales and property management. I find it as a conflict of interest. And our sponsor also, as Sherry Eckert with Prime Lending, you've got this information. So when we send you the slides, you can always refer back to this if you want to talk about financing and the different, as little as 10% down, believe it or not, with Fannie Mae foreclosures on the home path. The cash out refinance is up to 75% on an investment property. That's pretty darn good. So if you have, these guys are nationwide too. So if you have properties in other areas you want to tap into, then jump on that and give her a call and talk to her. She's very, very receptive, very nice, and she's very service oriented and wants to help. Go up to 10 properties owned. And one of the things that you have to be careful though of is what the new rules called the rules of rapid acquisition. And my friend Maria has also experienced this, that if you buy too many properties too quickly in 1 year period, they may not want to lend to you right away until you have. And the reason is that they don't want you to get overextended too quick. But I find that where there is a will, there's a way. So one of the things I would recommend against is purchasing properties with a big box bank, a lender such as, we won't mention any names, but how about B of A, Wells Fargo, Compass? These big box banks are not set up and geared towards purchase loans on investment properties. And they also they don't really have the one-on-one care that you would expect that you get from a more localized bank such as Prime Lending. Okay? So my job is looking for long-term relationships. It's kind of Match.com for real estate here. So I'm looking for long-term relationships and referrals. cherry pick the best properties possible for you. I act as your eyes and ears. I attend your walkthroughs. I help you with your leasing, and I help you sell them later on. I find every sale that I sell in real estate is actually 2 sales. We have the first sale that when I get you into the property, and someday if you want to sell it down the road, I want to be your agent to sell it as well. And so that's one of the reasons why, is that I want to sell you a great property so you'll come back to me and either buy more, or when it comes time to sell, you'll sell with me. All right. So here's my contact information. It's been on every slide down there, and I'm one of the top brokers in the nation. In fact, we just saw, what was I, number 10 in the South Texas region, actually in the whole Texas region for sales. A small team of people that are very, very robust. We kind of call ourselves kind of like the Learjet or the Gulfstream jet of real estate. We're not a big giant jumbo jet team. We're stealthy. We're fast. We've got our inside pocket listings, and we have a good network of people that you probably would never be able to get to on your own. It takes to take 20 years to put together a network of professionals like this is what I offer to you guys. All right. So here's the plan. Give me a call. We'll talk about it. I'll locate the properties. I'll take videos of the properties. I'll negotiate contracts for you and facilitate the transaction. And I'm always here to help. Mary is my office manager, and leasing manager, and we also have Stephanie McCord is my expert contract processor, and then we have Daniel Sanford, who's over my shoulder here, does all our IT and technical stuff, gets our properties at the top of the search engines. So best compliment I can have as a professional is a referral from a satisfied client such as yourself. I love your referrals. You've got my contact information. Please don't do this. Say, hey, you know, I referred this guy to you over there at my work, and I hope he calls you. No, please do this for me if you could. If you like what I have to say, and my, you know, then, and you think that I'm a trustworthy person or have worked with me before, say, hey, there's somebody at my work who wants to buy a home. Do you mind if I give Ken your phone number? And that way it's much easier for me to get in contact with them, because people jump into this market and they start doing a lot of things without their realtor, or they just pick the first realtor that comes along. So, all right, so I'm going to be sailing off into the sunset here with my 14-year-old birthday party out on Lake Travis, if it doesn't rain. I hope you guys appreciate the time here. I certainly appreciate your time and value your relationship. So please, we will send everybody who attended and those that signed up that did not attend a copy of this PowerPoint, this presentation on video, and of course our contact information. Call me first, Kenn Renner, Keller Williams, Lake Travis Market Center, 512-423-5626, and I will see you guys at the top. So thank you so much for your time today, and I will talk to you soon.